Good afternoon. Yeah, well, let's see what I can get done today, huh? Yesterday was quite the eventful day, or not. I was struggling with this situation, which, by the way, I haven't fixed yet. It's been kind of an ugly thing. Oh, it's actually getting warm outside. It's getting warm in here. I guess that's the more important thing. I don't even have my fireplace on today, strangely enough. Okay, so I guess the task today is to figure out how to get my game plans to work to save correctly. Currently, the problem is when I go to save, like if I go load this, or if I add one in, let's just do this. I go, I think, let's go first see if I got a correct game plan. So I go to users, and no, teams, documents. Now it's right now my teams are all teams. This is teams that are the system teams as well as user teams. Now I've only got one user team, which by the way has a weird ID, as you can see. I don't know why it's got a weird ID, but all right, so we do have the plan attached, which is important. So the question is, why are we not? So we have the plan ID, we have the user ID, we are loading this plan and user ID, but when we go to save it, we have, let's see if I do greater than, let's see, greater than 8, and then we say we'll just pass meeting, and then hit save. We have an issue. So creating new game plan for user 1. Now it's interesting. It says new game plan since no ID was provided. Well, that's not true. We do have an ID. In fact, here it even says retrieving game plan 01. So unless I have functionality, it's possible though that this is a second call that came after the save. I do have a fetch. So I bet that could be what's going on. So I do have a fetch going on in my, it's probably that, because it says save successfully, which of course is a lie. It's not saving, but we do. So let's go ahead and put a catch on my game plan data. Game plan data, game plan data. So we have this save game plan. And then we have this. So let's go see if we at least have the necessary info. It's saying that we don't have the ID, so something is happening. So what we're gonna do, so I'm gonna go here, and I am going to then go up to my situation right here. And actually, nope, this is happening at the game plan because we get the game plan here. So we're gonna go right there. All right, so if I go greater than 8, well, actually, let's leave. Let's leave this first. We're going to do the load first. This will tell me whether or not I actually have the ID. Oh, I do not have the ID. I had the ID last night. So the problem right now is we're not getting the ID again. Something is wonking out. I had this fixed last night, so whatever I did something weird recently. So the problem right now is get game plan. So let's go to get game plan and figure out what's going on. So even though if we have the user, so but we do have get game plan call with request game plan GP01. So we do have retrieving game plan 001. We are getting the game plan with GP001. So it's just not returning that value. So we got to go see what's going on here. So we run a get game plan, and what does this return? At pb.gameplan. You know what? I'm going to try something. Let's go. Fetched one variable, but s store get game plan returns to vary. Oh, I have to do something like comma error. I have to do so we're also going to go up here. So we are getting something. But what I want to do is see what we're getting. I'm going to print. All right, let's see what happens here. Not enough return values. Oh, so is this common nil? Oops, too many nils. There we go. All right. Go here. Gotta go to my game plan. Control, kill it. Go run. And let's see what we got. Let's see if we can fix our game plan and get it to return, or at least find out why it's failing to get the right game plan. So the problem is we go here. It loads. We're here. Of course, there's still no game plan ID on it. We do have to find out. We have an ID here. Fetch game plan user 1. User 1. Da 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 da. You can see there's no game plan ID on that. So whatever it's getting it from. So this guy is not giving us the full game plan. Essentially just not there. Fetched game plan. It's supposed to have a ID value right here. You can see that it's just empty. It's non-existent. So let's go see what the problem is. Let's go look at the store. We got get game plan. It's up here. So we have, for whatever reason, the get game plan is not present. So the get game plan ID is not in. Now this is the same problem I was kind of having yesterday, and for some reason it worked for a moment, and now all of a sudden it is not. So we're trying to find the game plan based on this. Now we are getting a return result. That's the thing. The problem isn't that we're getting a return result, it's that it's not decoding it correctly or putting it into the game plan correctly. So because like if I go, the fact is we're getting it. That's what this is. This is the returned game plan. It just doesn't have the ID because for whatever reason the ID is blowing up on our. It searches it, tries to decode it, and doesn't know what to do with it. Somehow our ID is not getting set correctly. So the question is, how do we deal with that? Yeah, so we're gonna have to try to see if there is a way. I have to see if there's a way to get this to work. So let's find out if. Now I have talked and 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 talked to AI. AI has been troublesome at times to figure this out. It hasn't figured it out. I did do this and I took it out. So let's put it back. It seemed like it was unnecessary, but it is quite possible that it is in fact necessary. So let's put it back. Let's see if that's what's going on. Because it should be able to decode this, and I had worked with AI to try to come up with the correct setup. Now like here it's doing an error. So I don't understand why. It's sure the ID field is set from the MongoDB. Now we have an ID set because we wouldn't be here if we didn't, because that's a required value. It's even going to return a fail if we don't have it. And it should be something. I don't think we need the equals nil, but either way, we would be here with a valid ID, which means this is kind of redundant, right? Because we create this test here. And then we go, okay, well, let's make sure that this is set. So I feel like we can combine these two actions into one. So we got if air equals blah, 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 blah. Air equals nil. So this is kind of weird. So I don't even know what this is doing. If air equals the result of this and air equals nil, how is this different? How is this call different from the one up here? Oh, raw doc. What the heck is raw doc? Oh. If ID, okay, raw doc ID string. Okay, so I feel like, couldn't we just what is that decoding it into? I mean, like this first one. See, you've got S plans, find one. It's going into the air. Air is not equal to nil. So we have an error. So we're not getting an error on that. So what is this doing? I don't even know what this is, how this works. Okay, so we're gonna do a find one. So are we just filtering? And then down here, again, we're not actually setting. Oh, so it must be decoding it into this game plan object here. Couldn't we just say if ensure the ID field is set from the Mongo database? So I don't think we need this. I mean, we could check for this. Couldn't we just do something like take this guy? We already know it's there because we found it, so I don't have to worry about that. We're just going to force it to be the ID I want. So, what is ID? Raw doc, okay. If ID, okay. It's a raw doc ID. Okay. So what if I just put game plan in here, and then take this guy. We are not getting an error, so we're not if error equals no docs. What if we do this and just drop this in here, put it right there. Oh, actually, nope, we just have to put it right. Not equal to nil. So, no. Find one, bson, ctex. If ID, so we have game plan, but we're also looking at raw doc. It's the same code. If, are we saying that it's an error? S plans, find one, ctx, bson m, ID, game plan, decode into, so we're going to decode into game plan. Instead of raw doc, I'm doing this. If ID okay. And the condition was, what if I just say, feel like these can be combined into a simpler statement. I know there's a way to do this. So we got air equals, so we're just going to say if ID. Okay, so we're just having a problem with this. Invalid operation cannot index game plan variable type API game plan. Oh, because it's PV game plan and not raw doc, which is just whatever this BSON is. Maybe that's why. And then if that doesn't have it into this raw doc, then we're forcing it onto here. Maybe we can't. Seems silly, but that might be a case. Because we put it back, oops. Because we have to use a generic BSON doc, not a game plan doc. Apparently decoding it into something does not make it the same format, which is kind of goofy. Unless there's a way to check the, unless I do the format different. I mean, really all I need to do is be able to read the game plan. And what is the, when I say game plan here, says I can't do what? Can I do? What if I go star? Oh. What if I go start API dot? Oh. What if I just go API dot? Nope. Okay, it's not gonna let me do it. Fine. We'll just go with that. I don't like it. I feel like it's something feels off. In game plan, and it is if game plan ID is empty, so that's valid. So, all right, let's go. I'm not gonna waste any more time with it. Let's see if this fixes the problem. I tried to make it cleaner. Doesn't look like there's a way, or at least not the way I can see. If anybody sees this at some point in the future, says a better way to do it, let me know. All right, so let's go back here. Gotta clear this out. Go back here. Here, let it load. Come back to here, and we have, yay, we have it. We fixed the API, or the return value is now returning what it's supposed to. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and let this run. And see if we can save it and see if it returns, if it saves correctly. I think there's another issue with save as well, but I'm gonna pass medium. Let's save. Now we have a game plan here. Now this should have everything we need, right? We have an AID, user ID, and all of our 3 situations. Which, by the way, one looks pretty wonky there, doesn't it? Doesn't have an ID on it. Why would it? It's brand new, so let's go with that. So it wouldn't have that yet. So we have our game plan saved successfully, and now it refreshed. It did put the data in, but we have an error. So it did put the new data in, but we're getting this when it tries to reload. Let's go see what we got here. So see if this returns anything. I don't think the problem was that we didn't have it. We've got the game plan ID, we've got our multiple situations, so it's all there. It did try to fetch it. I wish it seems like there should be a way to do this without fetching it again. But we'll worry about that shortly. And part of the problem is too, I got another error, but I'll try to fix that shortly. That'll be the next thing. So let's first go here and see what this guy says about the error. Now this one is ChatGPT. I've been kind of giving ChatGPT an opportunity. I don't have, unfortunately, I haven't upgraded it, so I tend to use Claude the most because you can use ChatGPT 4.1, but only on Visual Studio Code. This is Visual Studio where I do my web development, and that's because the issue here is that debugging works. I can step through my code. VS Code does not work. I can't get it to work, especially for, I've got it a few times working with Go, but getting it to work with React has been a nightmare. It's just, yeah, it doesn't work. So I got tired of messing with it. And Visual Studio works good, so. Oops, did I do it twice now? Oops, I did. All right, let's see what this says. I don't know. Oops, did it? You know, I should have cleaned this out. That's what I should have done. I would have thought since I changed my. Ooh, that's a big error. What the heck? Did I double print? I may have double print. I thought I undid the double print, but maybe not. All right, understanding the error code occurs when an input element is initially controlled, has both value and unchanged props. During a re-render, the value prop becomes undefined, or vice versa. React considers a serious issue because it can lead to unexpected behavior. Fixing the error in your tests. In my tests? I don't even have any tests. I need to make tests. I don't have jest. I don't even know what it's talking about. What are you talking about? It mentions jest here. I don't remember ever mentioning that I have jest. I want to put jest in. I have fully unit tested or put 2 full sets of unit tests on 2 of my services, which is great. It's just the user test and the user accounts and what's the other one? Coach? No. Game plan? I don't remember, but I gotta do it on all of them. I have 10, but test setup takes forever and it's kind of a pain. Eventually I'll have to put it on everything though. Fix your game result component. First, make sure all input elements in your game result component have proper. No. Why is it talking about tests? Who mentioned anything about tests? All right, this is dumb. Let's go away. I didn't say anything about tests. All I want to know is why this is failing. Getting this error when my probably because I'm not on the right page. It doesn't always look around. The page I am working on is my coach component gameplan.jsx. Okay. When my situation get saved and the page tries to re-render information. Oops, dang it, didn't get the error. Shoot! No. Yeah, well, I'm trying. Let me give you it. Ugh. Still trying to fix it. How can you fix it? You're gonna let me give you the error? Identify the input field. Look for any input text error or similar form elements in your component. Check if the value prop is being set dynamically from stat. Ensure your default. Does this even show which value is dying? Not really. The value prop is derived from a state or props. Ensure it always has a default value. So we have values for everything. Should be. Let's go see if Claude can do me any better stuff here. Take a look at this error. And tell me if you can see why it is occurring after a successful save. Why does it keep going back? I keep setting it to Claude and it switches back to ChatGPT. I don't want. I'm sorry, dude. You lost your job. You had your chance. Why? Stop it. I want you. Why? What the heck, man? Look, it swaps back. What the frick? Take a look at this error. Tell me why it is occurring after a successful save. See if Claude's. Alright, now it actually says Claude. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. I hit workspace, try to put workspace in, and it switched over to ChatGPT. And 4.0 ChatGPT is not great. The controlling react controls. Looking at your offense defense one, I can see a few issues. In the save game plan function, there's a casing mismatch between the state properties and API data transformation. Your state uses camel case, like play type 1. But in the data transformation, you're using situation. Skill case. Oh, is there something that's? I mean, I guess that could be a thing. When resetting state after adding a row, favorite play fields aren't being properly reset. Solution. Okay. So this is save game plan. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how they're different. Fixed case on this one. I don't see the difference. Situation favored play ID 2. It's really on a favored play 2, but I don't see the case. Oh, that's a lowercase p there. I see that one. It's probably not in both. It's probably just that one. Maybe that's the one. Let's see if that has any effect. If that's the case, leading by would be wrong too, because leading by is supposed to be lowercase l. What else we got? So is, for that matter, we have all of these. Minute left in half. All these guys are going to be wrong. Let's see what happens if I fix them all. And oops. So I am using camel case. Pascal case, I have decided, as much as I like Pascal case, it's just not normal. It's not the norm. I mean it's normal, but it's not the norm. The accepted options. Now, how this affects everything else around, I don't know. Guess I'll find out if this is just gonna explode in my face for doing this. Alright, So all these guys are now using Pascal case and should in fact match all these guys. So we'll see what happens. Which is interesting though that it saved successfully, so it's almost like it's coming back around is just what's not working. First we'll see if everything loads correctly, because if we look at this, we have FDD, ID, so this is how they're all set up. So it is reading them. D, FDD, so we got F, FID, that'll be MGH. So these guys are all the lowercase on the situations themselves. All Pascal case. Alright, so we got a valid load. So like I said, the saves are working, so it's going out correctly, but it's coming back in broken. So, yeah, so we're gonna say, so like you can see this one's broken because it just says first down. Run middle. Just, I guess that's actually plausible. You could just have first down, run middle. On first down, run middle. That's what we want. That's the common solution. What are we gonna do on second down? Second down says second down, and on second down we're gonna pass short. Why not? I'm not even gonna put a condition. Oh yeah. So we got that. Gonna hit F5. It'll probably say saved successfully. No error, but it didn't give me my second object. My new item isn't there. My second down object never appeared. Did it actually save the second down object? Oh, interesting. Didn't even save it. No warnings, no reasons, no nothing. And more than one. Pass short. But we'll have a secondary option of pass medium. Save successfully. And an explode. Oh, it did. It put it in the array on top. But we still got a failure. Now, it is possible I'm still missing something. But what? I don't think anything comes back as undefined. I don't. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try once again to dump. Oops, not this. I'm gonna try once again to dump this call, because honestly, things did work without this call, and I don't like adding things if I don't have to. But it seemed like we were having issues, so I went with what the AI told me to do. But I don't know if it's necessary. So let's go here. I'm going to take this piece out just for now. It might be an issue because there's no ID associated with the object, because it's trying, if it doesn't refresh or get a new call, so wonder where the error is occurring. No, we get all the way to this, and it says save game plan. What is else missing a case? Am I got more than one case problem? No. I'm not sure when we even go in here more than once, but so we successfully saved and we loaded and we fetched it, but we still got an error. I'm curious where the error is happening. That's the problem. works. So we have all of our stuff in there. Happy camper, happy days. Not a fan that React has this tendency to call twice. So you just saw me run this fetch plays and I clicked on it 2 times because it ran fetch plays 2 times. And this, so if I'm back here and I go look at fetch game plan, you can see I have 2 in a row. Retrieving game plan at 325. Retrieving, oh, Alan has a 322 time stamp. Huh. So how is it calling twice and unless I have a block of some kind already on something. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Let's put a field goal in, huh? 4th and 4th down and 2 goal is less than 41 yards. And we'll say kick a field goal. I've never tried to put these in the same value in. I would imagine it works. Okay, so to tell you how this functions is every play type, favored play, whatever, has a percentage chance of being drawn and put into the selectable criteria. It's a pretty high percentage. Like the first choice of your play type, or well, if you have a play in there, it's like 60% for your first choice. So it's a high chance. Your second option gets like, I think it's like 20% more. And then the coach's choice gets like 20%. And then it's like the default gets 10%. So that'd be like the 4th option. So if you put in a favored play on both that's the same, you're going to get an 80% chance of your item being chosen on that option. But it's not a sure thing. It's 80%. Maybe sometimes he'll go for it. Unless, of course, the coach also says he's going to kick. So now you've added his 20%. Or his, you add in his, oh, I'm sorry, this would be 60 and 20 is 80. And the coach is 10 is 90. So you'll be at 90% if the coach does his. And the final one is like 10%. Which means you got a 1 in 10 chance your coach is going to do something else. Unless the default game plan also says kick. In which case, all of them are going to give you a kick option. You're going to give you a kick. You might want to have an option of possibly, maybe in some scenarios, you want it to lean in your direction. So they all could pick the same type of play, and since there's only so many options, a kick is a kick is a kick. So the default game plan, which is something I'm kind of working on, may always have kick. So the odds are you're probably going to get a kick. And which case you'll kick the field goal. Now, if you have other things that you want to increase your chances of not kicking a field goal, going for it, you might have some adjustments. Or maybe you have a coach that has some adjustments, like if it's 4th and I don't know, a 1, and you say your coach is going to go for it all the time. All right, so we are still getting an unhappy state of affairs. Let's see what the game plan data shows here. So everything except the new one is all good, has all of its stuff. And we don't have an error at this point. All right, so we're going to run the save play. And then we successfully get the save game plan. Then we get an error. Now, what is happening on this successful save That's 329. See, I got two. See, I got 329.47 and 329.47. Creating, updating. Oh, and then this is the retrieving. I wonder if my retrieving is what's breaking. Like I said, I haven't taken this out yet. I'm tempted to try it though. I don't know what it's gonna do. Let's go back here. Let's go to situations. We are going to see again. Let's go to the save. I'm gonna comment this out because, like I said, it was at one time loading, but I feel like the issue here is that even though it could go in, it might not. Yeah, we should be okay. Let's see what happens. Because even if it goes in without the ID, it's okay because it's already got IDs. And it doesn't add those items in. Alright, so what else do we want to do? Let's go if it's third. Wait, oh, that loaded up. Okay, so we're gonna go, let's see if it's third. Third and more than 10. We will say pass long with a secondary option of pass medium. So we get a valid save for, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that went in there. Oh, that went in there and loaded up this just fine. It did put it in and blank this out, but we still got this. Oh wait, did I save my change? I mean, oh look, I didn't save my change. Shame on me. Let's go back and try that again. Eventually I'm gonna have a, oh whoops, wrong thing. Wrong button. Alright, so I assume I'm gonna get a scroll bar here soon. I can't keep going. Might be good to know what this looks like once I get a scroll bar. Actually, that's not a great one, but it is long and pass, whatever. Shall we, let's see, what else could we do? How about if it's second down or first down and we're leading by negative, by less than, we're leading by less than -7. I gotta fix this one. Put a highlight around it. We're gonna go pass long. Oh wait, pass long, pass medium. But on this one, we're gonna care about how much time is left in the game. We're gonna say minutes in game is like less than 5. And we'll say save. All right. And this is the save. We already know save works. All right, so we added first down action, but no luck. Yeah, that did not load. But if I go like this, and click back here, dang it. Why is it like not loading the right thing? What the heck? So it's there. But we still get the error. We're getting the error. We're getting the error no matter what, whether I do the fetch game plan and reset it or not. So the fetch game plan is not the problem. The problem is something in the aftermath of the save is tripping up. Because even though I don't know what's happening after this point, Have we got the error at this point? Because I don't think we have the error at this point. Do we have all right, let's say if we have first, it's first down and we have to go is greater than 95. We're going to do a run middle, or a screen pass. What happened? Are we stopped? Oh, we are, but I don't even know where we're stopped at. Okay, so there's no error at this moment. What I might do is change this too. I don't think I want an alert. I don't like the alert that pops up. I'd actually just be okay if we didn't have anything. I mean, because it's just going to show up in the top here and clear this bottom one. Yeah, we are definitely running out of space here. And there's no scroll bar. It should be getting a scroll bar at some point, but I don't see a scroll bar coming in. We're just going to keep going off the page. It's like, you know, who cares? We'll just use up this. I don't even have any scroll bar on my entire page. Huh. Alright, so what do we get? We're going to go F5. Well, I go F10. That'll come in. I'm guessing we don't get an error yet. So something happens at this next space. Oh yeah, but I can't. Arg, I hate this. I don't even know where it's supposed to go at this point. So let's just put some brakes on the different places it could end up. It's not going to be that. And then I don't really have. So let's see here. We'll put one there. I don't know what any of these are, if they'd have any effect. But we gotta find something somewhere somehow. That's it, short of some kind of a brake that handles the stops here. We just got a random error. It didn't even go anywhere else. It went nowhere. It didn't have any issues. The error is like behind the scenes. It doesn't. Oh god. The save works fine, but it's triggering. Something triggers after the save that's getting that error. What? Is it like a use effect? I mean, it can't be a use effect, right? Because we would be getting... What's the... I have brakes everywhere. I mean, everywhere that I could get a command. Where is that failing? What is the next line after the save game plan occurs completes? After the same save game plan function completes, because this error is happening after the alert. Game plan saved successfully. And I don't know where it is triggering. It's always this one. What is that? Learn more about enabling Node.js inspector for server code. Formatted error message, console error, update properties, commit update. Come on, Claude, give me a clue. I fixed all my case problems. So now I'm like, and I don't even think those case problems were the problem. The root cause, the issue is your add new row function. After saving the game plan, you reset the new game situation state, but only partially reset the display value state. Oh. I can see that being a problem. Play type. Well, that's fine, but all right. Does it have a solution? Let's do all of them. I don't care. Add new row. I don't know. Then I thought I put in code for add new row. A break. I have a break here. I don't know what he's talking about. But hey, I'll gladly add these. Add these missing fields. Okay. I mean, it's fine. I don't need a comment on there forever though. Now, could something be out of sync with my... I mean, it could be. Add new row. But add new row should come in. Oh, yeah. Set new game situation. I wonder if... what do we got here? Set new game. Aha. Let's also fix down. That's probably why it's not changing its. It's probably also why it's not changing its thing. Okay, so I also got to fix. Oh, I have to fix one more thing after this. I'll stay focused on one thing at a time. Let's see if I can. That could be because I noticed that this number isn't changing when I'm done adding. Okay, so also, I got to do this one. I'm running out of space because it's not scroll barring on me. I mean, I can move my screen down, but that's not what I want. All right, so we're gonna go, I don't know, let's see. Do I have enough second down options? All right, so second down, oops. I don't think that's gonna be a thing anyway, so let's get rid of that one. Second down and, really? Sheesh. You really aren't going to let me do anything, are you? Actually, I have to go out and reload. All right, why is my thing not working? Alright, so we got everything loaded. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna go second down, and we'll say, jeez. Actually, you know what? We gotta hit Control S here. That means I have to go back out and back in. It's making me take everything off. The only thing I want is the add new row anyway. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Okay, second down and more than 5 and minutes and half. Minutes and half is less than. How about minutes in game is less than 5? And then we'll say run. We're gonna go with passes. Pass medium. Pass long. Okay, so we are going in here. I don't know, that's like before the save though, which is interesting. Did clear everything here. It's interesting it clears it before it saves it, but okay. Ah! It worked. We're fixed. We actually got it saved, got the new item in, and no more errors. Yay, us. Okay. Alright, so the next thing I want to try to accomplish for this task. Oh, you know what? Do I even. Oh, okay, we're good. Next task. Let's get a scroll bar on here. So as I start to go off the screen, I need to have a scroll bar. So I'm not sure what I turned off or why it's not showing up, but I don't want my page to outgrow my image. So once I fall off the image, I should be having a scroll bar, so I should be able to adjust. I need a scroll bar on my situations list. Once it gets too big for the window. Currently, the list just grows off the page. And what's bad is I don't even think, if I go like this, can I still, like, is there any way? Is there any way to even get? No, there's not. I have no way to get to the bottom. If my page actually hit the bottom of my window, I'd have nothing to see. Modify your main container div in offense defense situation. Okay. So that is in the page. div. Yep. Where's offense, defense, situation? I don't even have a thing called offense, defense, situation. What do I? Oh, is there a function? Is that what this is? My situation is called offense, defense, situation. Yep. Okay. Probably should name it the same. Just call it situations. That would make it easier to know what it's talking about because it's referring to the function name. All right. So the issue is that we need to go here. So the div overflow y auto height, is it height 70 that it's putting in here? Inline block mx auto table fixed text access. First let's put this one in and see what that does. Close and reload. Nope, that didn't do anything. Is that too, because it's too, aha, it's too small. Well, actually, oh, I see what's happening. Something's pushing it off, that's pushing it down. I don't know why. But my my table's not actually getting things. So let's go MX Auto. Let's see what the, oh, I got inline block, MX Auto Flex, and table fix text XXW full. Okay, so I take the flex off. It's not really doing anything. And my window is getting really wonky. I mean, if it stays on like this, but yeah, something's weird. That ain't working. It doesn't quite work. To set a fixed height, 70% of the viewport height, adjust as needed. Alright, well it ain't 70%, but that's still not. It's like when my viewport is a certain height. I need when my div is a certain height. Div class name. I don't know if I want it to be viewport defined. I want it to be, do I want to be viewport defined? Because if the viewport is the size of the window, alright, let's just try. Let's see what's lower. Let's just stick it at 35. Let's make it really small and see what that does. Oh, okay. So maybe it was just a matter of getting it to the right size. It's like the table though. I want to keep the table in it though. How do I do that? Well, I guess it's scrolling off. I guess I can't really do that, huh? Alright, so I think we got it. I don't know how else to how else I would address that. Just the idea is that it stays on the screen and that my window can stay at the top if needed. I could probably go a little higher, maybe 40. All right. I think we're good. Seems to be holding pretty steady. All right, so we've got that fixed. We now have a scroll bar. All right, so that was just adjusting that. Hopefully that goes away when it's smaller. So let's click on defense. Yep, we're good. All right, so now, what else? I need to get this highlight on. I have a text highlight set on my loaded situations, but the new row on text highlight set on my loaded situations. Text highlight set on the first cell, first column of my loaded situations, but the new row does not. I'm trying to figure out where it's getting that highlight, to be honest, because I know it should be these, but I'm not seeing where I have that. See, I have somewhere I have a focus red. See, something white is creating a border. This is red. Is the word white anywhere on this page? But I'm using white. Is it gray? I don't think it's gray, but nope. Is it a? It must be set somewhere else. Is it set in a column on the first column of my loaded situation, but the new row does not. I need that first column to have a higher, I need to have that, the new row to be highlighted. I don't know where it's coming from, because there's not a class set up here. Now there is new row input style, hit a row format, but I don't know where that's coming from. Text highlight styling is consistent between existing rows and new row. Look at your code. I see you're using different classes for the existing situations and the new rows. But in your new row, you're using new row style, which doesn't include this text highlight. I mean, I could change it to, but I don't know what, I just want to know what the thing is. You know, it doesn't have to. So text with border, but, oh, is text with border a thing on here? Text center. Oh, there it is, text with border. Oh. I don't know why I didn't see that. Text with border is a predefined that I created in my... I was looking for that. I don't know why I didn't see that. All right. Let's see if that fixes it. Thing is, sometimes these things have to be loaded. Let's go back out. Yep, there it is. Okay, so now I can see that first column. That's the whole point. I wanted to be able to... Oh, no, it's not there. What do you mean? I thought it was there. Never mind. Still didn't like it. What did I do? Text with border. Do I need to compile it in? Is it not going to load it because I didn't compile it in? I don't think so. I think I can turn this to like 100 and it'll affect it. Yeah, see, that totally works. Why is it not showing up? Text with border. Alternatively, for more focus style, you can modify just the down column cell in the new one. Yeah, okay, it's okay. I don't mind the white, because the white, it's actually, the color is not actually white, now that I think about it. It's a similar color to this, so that when it's out here, you don't see it, because it just blends in with the color around it. But the closer we get to the edge, the darker stuff gets brighter. You can start seeing that border as the darkness starts to shadow it. That's what the point of that is to make it look like it's still visible, even though it's just basically getting the highlight of the coloring. So it is actually around all these letters. You just don't see it because it's kind of hidden as it gets darker. But I still have to figure out why that one doesn't want to. Let's reload. Oops, nope, don't want that. I don't know that reloading is going to make any difference, but. No, didn't make any difference. Is it? Why? I added text with border to the new row style, but does not seem to be showing. So I wonder if I could text with border. Is there a border red text? It's basically exactly the same. I even have border on here. The only thing I don't have is text center, but that shouldn't have an effect. First, make sure the text of the border class is properly defined in your CSS. If it's defined in a module like code from CSS, it might not be applying correctly. Input field override styles. The input fields inside your table cells could be overriding the text styling. Try applying the style directly to the input. Oh, that's right, because this is an input cell. Another possibility is that your text with border class might be using styling that's not visible when applied to input elements. For example, if you use text shadow or other text highlighting, these might not appear. I don't think I'm putting anything else. Or if the class can't be applied to inputs directly, create a wrapper div with styling. Alright, let's go down and see what my input looks like. Obviously I can get something on here, so there's an add button. I'm curious what happened if I put this text with border on this. Text with border. I don't think it's going to do anything, but I can try. Nope. Oh well, it's worth a shot. Class name. Input text down. This is the down. It's got new input style on it. Just being difficult. I guess I can try this. I don't see why that's going to make any difference, but just to see what happens. Nope. Not liking it at all. Why is it not letting me sting it at a text field? Well, I don't want to put it on if it's not going to do anything. Alright. Always has to be the one underneath it. Oh, that didn't even work. Whatever. Oh, that one kind of worked. Alright. Just... Oh no, it's that song. I hate this. It makes me motion sick just hearing it. Dun 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 dun. Sheesh. This is a racket. Alright, I can't figure out how to get my text with a border to apply. So I wonder if I need to do something for my input fields. All right, let's blank this out. We'll try something else. Output space. I want a new row to have a similar format to the text with border. Which is probably in this guy. Oh, did I not create that here? Must be in my global CSS. Global CSS is some utils? Nope. Oh, there it is. Text with border. Text with border CSS style set up in the global.css. Problem is that text style does not seem to work on the input fields. Add a new utility for input fields with border. input with border. Add a new utility. Where would I add that to? My Tailwind doesn't work. I've had Tailwind on here. It doesn't do anything. So I mean, it's giving me a Tailwind plugin, but I'm going to have to use just CSS. I'm pretty sure that's not going to do anything. I've set these up a bunch of times. They generally just don't work. I'm pretty sure this isn't even what's happening. If I deleted this, probably wouldn't even do anything. So basically it's telling me to put this in. I'm not sure why. How is this different? So we got text, which is this guy. Oh. Put that in the wrong space, apparently. Okay. It's exactly the same-ish. Oh, box shadow versus text shadow? Guess we'll see. But, oh yeah, I have to take it and put it in somewhere. Input with, I'll try input with border. Go into my situation. And replace this with input. Oh, that's a box shadow. I don't want a box shadow. I thought it was going to be the text. Well, that is not quite right. I want it on the input text. That works fine for the frame. I wonder if it would behoove me to actually highlight that way. You know, so it looks like a new row. That would probably be good. Something kind of different. Oh, that is not quite right. I want it on the input text. That works fine for the frame. WebKit text stroke property. This property works for text inside input fields. Really? Okay, let's go see what that does. It says that works. Adds a border to the text. Makes the text color transparent. No, I don't want the color transparent on the text. Ensures the background color is clipped to the text. Huh. Alright, well, let's go see what it does. We will try another attempt at the Tailwind config. I don't know why Tailwind's working now. I mean, see, it doesn't even, it's one of those things where it's also struggling to even recognize that I have it on here. And that's been fun. I mean, why can't I just add these to the same input? I'm just going to take this bit. I don't think I see any reason why I can't just put this on here in the same box. I mean, unless you're only allowed one. No, that one. I don't know. Let's just do this. Oh yeah, well that's, whoa. That is, wow. It's doing it, but it is really bright and it's really overwhelming it. I think it's because I put I think this thing is not good. Let's take that out. I don't want the text color transparent. Did that do anything? No. Color makes the text. Ensures the background colors clip to the text. Seems really, really, really potent. What if I do something like, what if I just change this to like 0.5? Oh, that's a little better. Still pretty freaking bold though. I don't know how small I can do that. Point 2. Ooh! Oh, my text is... Whoa, where'd it go? What just happened? That was weird. Oh, too many decimals there. And no, I don't want my text transparent. Even though, so... What if I said... Why is it like... What? Well, maybe I can't do like smaller than. It's there. It is not what I want. Why is that? It's showing it red, I think. Yeah, but it looks really, really not very potent red. It's like, am I making my letters too small? I want the highlight thinner. Can I make the, I don't want the, well, I don't want to change the box shadow. So this is what's making my other letters. So this is what's making my other letters. So when I highlight, huh. I wish I could see. I wish it gave me something for this so I can actually see what I'm picking here. I'm gonna try something. Let's go to PFF game plan over here. I thought I had a color picker on here. I don't know if it'll work on this page, but let's go look. No. Adds a border to the text, but I want, so this adds a border to the text. But I need it to be smaller. While my text needs to be bigger. It's kind of like, alright, no. I don't know X values. How can I use a color picker? How do people even know? It's like, how do you get a color on the tailwind? Color selection. Who knows hex? To pick colors by name and shade. Like, use the tailwind color picker tool. Use the color class name, for example. So, you can see all the color names and their shades. Use the tailwind color picker tool, vss.com. What do we got? Whoa, well, that's great. It's not exactly what I wanted. How do I, one of these maybe? What is that? What did that do? Copy it to my key. What was that? What am I supposed to do with that? I said nice. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, okay. It did put that in here. Sheesh. Bit yellow. I think part of it is too, my other border is like only like fractionally surrounding the letters. And I don't know that you can change. Let's change this back. Let's see what turning this back to 0.2 does. Like barely clips it around the top. It's not a great match. So 0.3 is as small as that goes to get a full surrounding on the letter. But it's not a great match. I was looking for something a little bit, I guess, less yellow, more of a tan. Like maybe it's not really any browns on here, is there? It's Reds, oranges, greens, yellows, cyanide, browns. More colors. Is there like a... They don't have a color picker. I can actually... Oh, here you go. Pick. Try it for free. Next UI. It's interesting. Alright, I don't know what that is. Alright, well, alright. So maybe that's kind of an orange. Kind of a lime. There's just less. Let's see what happens if I just put that in, just less brown. Oh look, now we have a color picker. I don't know how we ended up with that. Now I have no idea which one it would be. Well, that's closer. It's less obvious. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little unsure about where I'm going with this. Let's go with a 1 on the box shadow here. And then I'm just gonna see about putting this thing all the way around it. Because I'm curious. That didn't put it all the way around it. How do I set my box shadow to all walls in the cell? Because I thought I had them all on. Really? All walls? It actually uses all walls. I didn't even know that was an option. Example, 2 pixel solid shadow all around. I would not have thought. It says, I mean, what are the odds am I actually stating? Oh, it didn't like that at all. That exploded it. What are you giving me? Syntax, unexpected token. Oh, comma problem? Doesn't appear to be a comma problem. Two pixels, solid shadow all around. Import trace, source, app, coach. Unexpected token. What are you talking about? I don't see a comma. I mean, I had a comma already. Seems to have created an error. Nope. You are wrong. Did not fix the error. Oh, something happened. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! The world is ending. Not sure what just happened there. Well, kind of sort of have it on all walls. It's there. It's not the prettiest or even the most consistent shadow on the walls. Yikes. You know what? It might just be better to make my border, my walls all be just a different color. Just so that it stands out. Like make it black or make it white or something to stand out. But might be better than trying whatever the heck I'm doing here. All right, I'm gonna take a break.